Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the wonderful opportunity to gather together and celebrate the AFCA's 44th anniversary and induction. We realize that without your blessings, we will not be able to succeed with the plans we have for today. Bestow your grace and divine wisdom to all of us present here, that we will be able to perform the task assigned to each one of us and make this event a successful one for the greater glory of your name.
Introduced later. Our guests from different organizations and companies, namely the Philippine Canadian Charitable Foundation, represented by Rosemary Imperta. Golden Barangay Award, represented by Ronnie Dila Cana. Ontario Filipino Women's Club. President and the beautiful members over there. Filipino Canadian Association of Law. UE Alumni Association. Knights of Rizal. Quezon Group. National Quezon Group, Servita Group. And our sponsors who are here with us tonight, of course, the Day Ontario, our latest sponsor, CSTEC, the donor of the 43 inches TV. Centro, represented by Marlon Fernando. Citibank, by Luis Brunswick Luis. Again, GMA Pinoy TV, Authorized Skin Statistician, Elsa Morana. I don't think Nabi's here, but Rodden and Fields will be here. Our dancers who will rock the floor later. Dance Live Socials. AFCA Friends. Ontario Filipino Women's Club dancers. New members will be inducted tonight. Asan ang applause sa new members? Families and friends. On behalf of the events team, our past presidents, and the founder of the Association of the Filipino Canadians of the AFCA's 44th anniversary and induction of newly appointed officers, auxiliary committee members, and new members. Welcome to staff! It is my pleasure to see all of you after the long lockdowns. And of course, we all deserve to relax and have fun. And trust me, it is worth coming. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us tonight. Woo! Let's rock it later, okay?
Dr. Jadila. The 44th anniversary of the AFCA. What an amazing event to be here. And you know, as I was saying, after 2.5 years now of COVID, and I know the pandemic is not over yet, but it has been 2.5 years. And so on most occasions when I'm with a microphone, it's to speak about COVID. The good news is, tonight is not one of those. We will not be speaking of COVID. We'll save that for another. Tonight we should be speaking about celebration. Celebration about AFCA as an emblematic organization of all that Filipinos bring to make Toronto and the GTA a really remarkable and healthy place to be. And if you look back, I was thinking about some of the faces I've seen here. The last time I saw them was at the Philippine Independence Day celebration back in June. And it was so lovely to be there at the flag raising, at City Hall. And I was thinking back as I was, preparing to come here, thinking about the remarks that were made there about what Filipinos add to the city of Toronto, because we were in Toronto, but what Filipinos add in general to Ontario and to Canada. And I think we agreed at the end of that Philippine Independence Day that what Filipinos add here to our city can be summarized, I think it was by 4 F's, right? The first is faith. And we had an invitation tonight, and many of us are deeply grounded in our faith. But even for those who are not so religious, I look around the room and I think about the faith, the real leap of faith that our community had to take to leave a country thousands of kilometers away and set up a new life here. And look at how we've thrived. Look at how we've added to this community. I makes me very proud to call myself a Filipino. And I know that it adds so much to the health of our community here. The next thing, the next F, is family. And although not all of us are related by blood directly, I think about how much Filipinos have added to the Canadian family. We've grown our families, we've settled our families here, and we continue to grow and expand our families. So we have people who are not Filipinos who become part of our extended families. And nobody does extended family like Filipinos do. Nobody. And of course, the third F is food. Right? There is no Filipino event, right, that isn't all about the food. And in fact, my husband Richard always says that, he knows that, it's a Filipino party if the food that you order, he always says that I do this all the time. If we're having people over, he says I always order enough food and make sure there's food for like 4 times the people that right? And I'm like, of course, because I can't have people go home hungry, right? And for sure, they never go home hungry because we send them home. Not only do they come over for food, but then we send them with more food. It's like, no, you can't leave with empty-handed. So for sure, that third F is food.
It's true.
And the last F, and the most important one for you tonight, is fun.
Yeah.
But really so to AFCA, and I think it's really fitting, because we have some more Fs, it's fitting that it's your 44th anniversary, so you definitely deserve to have a lot of fun and celebrate all that you have added, all that you have done to enhance this city, this province, and this country. I think you have lots to be proud of. And so for tonight, I wish you all the very best. My congratulations to those in the induction ceremony that I know is coming up. And of course, as Miss Len just said, where did Miss Len go? There she is. You have to have fun tonight, okay? So lots of fun. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me. And please enjoy your evening and have lots, right? Lots of fun. Lots of fun.
Si mami ko.
Thank you, everyone.